Roar! Mwahahahahaha. Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. I was saying hello to randoms in the real world. I know, reality. It's shocking. It exists. Ah! Hello. Okay. Let me do one more test. Yard. Okay, the chat works. Everything's good. Hooray! Okay, yo, Mecha Deluxe, he lives. I do live. Nice to see you all. So, on Thursday, we did like a bonus stream of me doing all the, whatchamacallits, the interludes. Didn't finish Ishtar's, but we got in the middle of it. And then the new event started, but, I mean, I did that on my own. I've been doing that on my own, rather. Anyway, while we were doing that, we met somebody, like, towards the end, we were talking about, like, you know, I wasn't sure what we would do next for, like, this weekend, and somebody said Rimworld, and then more people said Rimworld, and then it was like, okay, I'll boot up Rimworld, and then we took a brief look at the colony. Hello! Anyway, so that's what we're doing this weekend, so you guys kind of helped me make that decision for what we're doing this weekend, or stuff. Okay. So, with that said, it's been a bit since we were here because, we last played, before we started Cyberpunk. So it's been, I don't entirely remember what we were doing or where we were in the colony or like, you know, so I'm gonna have to like refresh my memory. I know we've got, well, I guess we can take a look around and see what we have. Oh, that thing's dead. Okay. We've got a couple captures. You're making people bang. No, I was not making people bang. That's what you wanted me to do. Hello, you're in chat. Hope everyone's having a good day. Hope it gets better. Hello, Quartz. Nice to see you. So, you know, we started with our Chaldea crew, and we've been gradually adding to it. Looks like we just got a new person, a Neanderthal, I think. Yeah, he's a Neanderthal. Stepan Chavez, Street Rat VR designer. Did we... Oh no, we need to, Wait, what's wrong with Sanguophage? Okay. The only person who asked to bang was Floop. That, makes sense. And I know we popped in on Thursday and, remembered something screwy was going on with MASH, and so we corrected that. If you don't remember what that was, then, you know, that's probably for the best. Some of us think we should probably burn that whole bit entirely, but we'll see about that. Anyway, so what else do we have in this colony? Alarming discovery about the nocosphere. The entity is showing early. Once it starts to become unstable, you can dispose of it by sending it to attack a hostile threat. We'll hunt down anything there. Once its onslaught is complete, it'll permanently depart. Huh. So it's this weird sphere. You're doing well. You now have MP3 Azuma no Isora. Oh, congrats, congrats. I'm not rolling for her, obviously, because I'm saving up for summer. I'm not gonna have enough, but okay. So what do we have? We have we have fences to like. Right, we were trying to deal with our barn situation because we have a barn here. We have we're starting to research a nuclear reactor. That's right. How's that going? Oh, we need to build a reactor core. We need to build a nuclear reactor. And what are we building here? This is, oh right, a vampire lair for Arcweed. Trell Snow, thank you for the raid on Twitch. Thank you so much. How are you doing today? Did you guys have a good stream? I hope you did. Can we make Heisenberg? We could if you really wanted me to, but we need to remember we're not cheating in characters. We need to recruit people, and then we can turn them into people that we might like. Hi, it was a good stream until Elden Ring decided to make me mad. Oh no! Oh, you were playing Elden Ring? I mean, I played Elden Ring a couple years ago. It was, I'm kind of, I guess you could say I'm kind of burned out on the Souls-likes, if we're being honest. Because, you know, I played Dark Souls, I played Dark Souls 2, I played Dark Souls 3, I played Sekiro, and it just kind of reminded me of playing MMO raiding a little too much, because I did a lot of World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy 14 and stuff. So yeah, I've been around a bit, and I ended up reaching a point where it's like I don't particularly like getting my ass handed to me in games all the time. Like, you know, sometimes I just want to chill and just enjoy the, you know, how things are, rather than, you know, let's die to this boss for the 50th time, because to figure out the exact mechanics of making it work. Anyway, today we are not today is very much a casual game experience. Okay, let's unpause this and actually do things. So, oh yeah, we started building mechs, didn't we? Did we build like a mech production center, or oh yeah, we're kind of building it in here. It looks fun. Yeah, we have it's a colony, a survivor colony. You start with 3 people that crash land on a planet, and you have to like struggle to survive. We are 5 years into our survival, so obviously it's gotten beyond survival, and now it's more, you know, we live here. We have food production. We have this mysterious monolith that summons bizarre inhuman creatures that we capture and study. We are gonna start working on building an actual nuclear reactor to deal with our power needs. I'm not sure where we will build that though. That's gonna be a little problematic. And also we're building a private room for a vampire, because we have a vampire in this colony named Arcweed, because we all the characters here are basically designed by, well, most of them are designed by chat members. So like when we like capture an enemy and recruit them, I let chat members like use this mod, and we can like edit people and, you know, like create the character that they like within reason, not make them too overpowered, but you know, just as like a fun little thing to do. So okay, now if Tiamat is on account 1, I do want each account to be a little different. So hi there, Yurie, got a question? Okay. Should I be worried? Now, if we were going to... Now, our original colony, we like this was like a cliff, or like a mountain area, and we had this like... We were in this little valley, essentially. But now we have a door up here, so we're kind of outgrowing it. We have the farmland down here, we have the river here. I'm thinking about defenses. That's my main concern, is if we're gonna make opponents, whenever we get attacked by enemies, where are they gonna come from? If they come from over here, this is, I mean, they're not really walking into anything important. If we, Because we have too many ways to get into our base, is what I'm concerned about. How many bricks do we have anyway? Okay, we have a good amount. We have another, ooh, look, change desired. No longer match it, shall automatically use the styling. Just blow them up. I mean, we do have shooters, but, you know, I want to... If, say, we got a grain, would you prefer to have a totally original story diverges a bit from canon, given she's barely a character in real Arthurania? Maybe. Yeah, that might work. I mean, yeah, I mean, she's basically, you know, the mom who, you know, got assaulted and grabbed and, you know, later was briefly came up again. But yeah, you're right, if I remember correctly, we don't know much of a character there, and I just realized something. This tunnel, I dug this out for a reason. This is where I was gonna put the nuke reactor. In here. I was gonna bury it in the frickin' mountain. Hello, do archers use bows here? They do! Or at least some of them do. I mean here, Emiya uses a bow. Tota... Oh, did he get wounded? We'll have to pick up his bow later. They're currently gathering for a party, so I'm gonna let them enjoy themselves. And, looks like Emmy is getting high. Gil uses a minigun. Yeah, we gave Gilgamesh a minigun to try to simulate the whole, you know, what he does. Okay, how was I gonna do this? If I have to dig it out... Atomics, there it is. Reactor A... It's 5x5, right? Yes. Emiya, known sword lover, has been stuck with a bow for like 5 years. So... Oh no! A fox is hunting our... No! No! You stay away from our puppies. Unfortunately, foxes are sacred to us, aren't they? We can't kill the fox. This is an enemy fox trying to murder a puppy. We don't want that. But I don't think we can kill him unless we shit. That fox is well, that fox is gonna eat one of our puppies. That's not okay. You. Go shoot that fox. We're not going to be able to tame it in time. See? It's attacking already. This person's not even going to get there in time. And this fox murdered a puppy. And is eating it. Did bit its head off. If we go with the first approach, would you be mad if Uther's assault gets reframed or deleted? It would be sanitizing for sure. Wouldn't be the first time that it happened in Fate, certainly. Fucking fox. Don't worry, we can resurrect the puppy with, you know, cheese. In fact, let's just do that. Come back to life, puppy. Yes, I know that's cheese, but I don't care. Stupid, stupid fox. Well, it's gonna die from those shots, so We failed as a colony. Time to start over. No! Look, I know some characters, like, that part of their story hasn't been included. Oh, growth moment. Rengroku became a child. Remain colonists. Growth moment. Okay. Isn't Fate Morgan also Uther's kid? Did I make that up? You might have to refresh my memory on that one. Or I might have to refresh my memory on that one. I think so, actually. Which makes Morgan's bitterness about being passed over as the heir much more severe because, you know, Morgan is the older sibling. And, you know, unlike, you know, in the historical record, you don't have the male preference going on because, you know, Morgan and Artoria are both women. So Morgan being passed over as the heir is even more like, you know, a WTF factor, you know? They made the incest double. Oh my god. Yeah, in the legends, they're half siblings. Because they have different dads. Royal Tribute Collector. No, we don't have anything to give them. Ritual Opportunity. We're going to murder some animals. Murder! I know for sure that Morgan's born with special British mana, showing that the island itself picked her to rule, so super bullshit she wasn't in charge. Yeah. As well as actual legends, Arthur has more sisters, more goes. Morgan legends, but do share the same mom. You'd rather murder people instead? Yeah, Fate Morgan is basically 3 people merged into one. I mentioned that in the video, so... Why is this corpse still here? Do we not have, like, a corpse disposal area for, like, weird... Yeah, the corpse party. Yeah, let's put the entity corpses there. Anshin Jr. How is Anshin Jr. doing? He's alright. He's gathering rice at the moment. They're all supercharged, sweaty. Why? Because is it hot? By the way, the yeah, we did talk about the Morgan stuff last stream. What was I doing? I turned off the AC in this room, by the way, so if you don't hear the hum in the background, it's because it's off. I will have to turn that on before long, because it is hot today. And it's going to be hot tomorrow, too. I just have it off right now because I know I'm trying to keep it as minimal as possible for, you know, I don't want to... Because I know some people, like, you know, it's... Actually, we could put the reactor right here. Because we want the real reactor to be in the mountain, not, Yurie barely noticed the AC is fine. I know, I just, you know, I fuss about things. Oh yeah, we made your characters siblings in this game, didn't we? Let's put the secondary reactor right here, or it's our first reactor. I don't want to put this, I want to put the main reactor in the mountain so that it's the one most able to be protected, but oh, we researched marine armor. Neat. What else do we have to research in this place? Shuttles. I think we have a... There's a reason why I'm not. Gunlink, multi-analyzer. How do you get bigger reactors? You have to... we'll see. Beam weapons. Oh wait, we have charge... Oh, this is from the Odyssey DLC. Sure, what the hell? Or no, I'll get the gun link first. We're kind of not fussing on research too much right now, if we're being honest. Here, we'll dig it out here. Yeah, I guess you haven't decided on... No, why would we start a new, Oh, you're not talking about... You're talking about in general. No, people wanted to do Rimworld at the end of the last stream, so we're doing Rimworld. Wah! Okay, I'm gonna speed this up. Why does everybody want these look changes? This no longer matches what she... No, we don't want these characters changed. Oh, Mitsuri is 10. This is... Isn't this, give the, Yeah, Yurie, can I send my UID code in chat? I want to add friends from this community. What's UID? I mean, sure, if you want to. That's okay. I mean... Sanguine... We can always edit this later, so... Also related to Egrain. Okay. User ID from Fate. Oh, like your friend code in Fate? Yeah, you can do that. That's no problem. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was updating, where are you? I should sort of bite. There you are. Okay. No, I don't know what I'm doing for next weekend. I only just got to this weekend. What I do know is that on Tuesday the 23rd, a DLC new character comes out for Darktide. And I may be doing an extra stream that day to play the new Darktide class, the Skitari. So that's what I'm thinking about, mainly. As far as like future content goes. We're kind of in a holding pattern right now where it's like, you know, I know what we're gonna do in the near future, but I'm not sure like what to do in between, and that's basically where we are. Oh, a swan? Wait, I didn't say hunt the swan. Oh, the swan is being nommed by a fox. Nom nom nom, and a swan has been nommed. Okay. Say if her place of origin, ethnicity slightly changed that reflects a certain phenomenon of 5th century Wales and Cornwall, which is Irish migration. I'm not, what do you mean, like making her Welsh instead of, English? Hang on a second. Okay, sorry about that. Basically making her Irish, but first generation born in Wales. Fun fact, Irish did have their own in South. Oh yeah? I actually didn't know that. Any plans for Vermintide? I was playing Vermintide offline with a friend, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? And I kind of hit a bit of a brick wall in no Arthurian characters are English. I know that. I'm getting kind of... Anyway, what... I'm getting derailed. I don't know, I got kind of frustrated with Vermintide because, in order to, like, upgrade your gear... So, it has, like, an upgrade system where, like, you go from, like, gray quality gear to you get white quality gear to green to blue to orange, you know that whole like leveling system for gear. My gear in Vermintide is orange quality, but to get red quality I need to play at like the higher difficulty, but that higher difficulty kind of needs that higher quality gear in order to effectively add it. So it's like and the chance to get that red quality gear is so low that it's just like, it would be grindage from hell, essentially. And with how few people play Vermintide 2 these days, it's just like, I just kind of had I don't want to put up with this bullshit kind of moment. Hello, Tlop is here. Did more of LB6. Honestly, I kind of feel bad for the fairies since they can't control their acts. Almost feels like a curse. Maybe I'm misunderstanding the fairies. I think you might be misunderstanding the fairies, but in a very different way. In the sense that they're psychotic. Okay, we're gonna put the reactor right there. But it's the superior, the Warhammer Left. Well, I am fine with Darktide, which is much the same, and, you know, has a much better leveling system. Steel door, that's what I'm looking for. And then... I mean, unless there's like a better way to get gear upgrades in Darktide that I'm unaware of, or Vermintide, then it just sounds like a grindy hell mess. And, you know, as somebody who, as I mentioned earlier, has, you know, had a bit of a history in MMOs, I'm kind of over the grind at this point. Should I be liking the fairies? Well, all that change also is Bogart, whatever. The lion's name, a good lion. He's not attacking Mash and is against Morgan. Wait, how early in LB6 are you? You must be very early if you're talking about... I don't... Okay. Reminder, Commando P is playing Lost Belt 6. Do not spoil Lost Belt 6 in chat, please. Even if it is literally the story that got my channel started. And so I would say that there are some fairies that have decent qualities about them, but a substantial majority of them are not. Let's put it that way. Yeah, you make your own characters in Darktide. I will give you that the characters in Vermintide do have more personality, but at the end of the day, gameplay. And gameplay in Darktide right now is better than Vermintide as far as I'm concerned, so... it wins in that regard. Okay, I'm going to put this here. We're building a nuclear reactor! Yay! Oh my god, we're building a nuclear reactor. Roland, you might want to not be in this little cubby in case someone builds this wall. But I've needed to go BRB for a moment for like the last 5 minutes, so I need to be right back. Oh shit. Shit, I just realized something. No! Oh wait, I can put it right there. Never mind, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I can put it right here too. A radiation detector to make sure that this room, if something leaks or becomes a problem, we'll detect it. Anyway, I will be back in just like a minute or so. See you in a moment!